Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I wanted to do a reading on Bob Saget. Now, I originally was not going to touch this story, but as time unfolded, everything just seemed weird. It seemed weird to me in the beginning. It like as soon as the headlines popped out, the energy surrounding the whole thing just seemed weird off bat before I even knew any details. And I was just like, I'm not gonna touch that. And then as time has gone by and new details have unfolded, piece by piece, little by little, I mean, it just really doesn't add up. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion. But I just wanted to see what the cards have to say about this situation. Okay. So I'll ask a few different questions and we'll just see, what comes out of it. Everything here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Nothing here is factual. So, this is not intended to cause harm to anybody or anything like that. It's just a tarot reading. All right, so let's get into this. The first question I'm going to ask is going to be, I feel like, the most important one here. And Bob Saget, what are the circumstances surrounding your passing or your death? Bob Saget, what are the circumstances surrounding your death? Here, I want to shuffle this real good. Three more. One more. Okay. All right. So let's just talk about what we have already here in front of us. Okay. And I feel like these four cards kind of set the foundation for, what really happened to Bob Saget, or just at least the energy surrounding the situation. So we have the Hierophant card here. Okay. The Hierophant card, this is about gaining a higher knowledge, okay? This is someone being taught information from a source that has more knowledge than they do. So this source knows the information, but they are the medium in which this information gets transferred to the person that's soaking all of this up, right? And that person is the public, or that person is whoever is following this story. And then next to it, you have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, it could be a travel card. This definitely could be a card of movement, okay? This could be a card from, taking the next step in the right direction. But I also feel like this is speaking about controlling the direction of the information that's been given, okay? So this Three of Wands is controlling the narrative of this story. And it is the filter of how much information actually is being given. Then next to it, you have the Seven of Swords. This is someone who is thinking that they're getting away with something. But all that evidence that's fallen out of their backpack as they're running away is dropping out. And there's being light shined upon it. But it all depends on if you're paying attention or not, you know what I mean? if you have that eye, that investigative eye to kind of read between the lines, you'll see the information that is there, because the crow never lies. Okay, the crow never lies. The crow tells the truth. It just depends on if you want to listen or not. Then you have the world card. The world card talks about endings. And it also can talk about sacrifices. A sacrifice, okay? Giving up something being given up, something being taken, okay, in replacement for something else. I'm not saying that the sacrifice has happened in this case, but there has been an ending to somebody's life, okay? And the way this ending has came about, the information is being filtered through. So everything is not being revealed. So one can be led to believe that if information is not necessarily being 100% truthful, or everything is not being laid out on the table, then there is some sort of suspicious activity here. But we'll see. Bob Saget, can you clarify the truth about the circumstances surrounding your passing? 3 more. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's just keep going. We have the 5 of Swords. We also have the 5 of Cups as well. I'm going to leave it there, and then I'll pull 2 more for this part here. So let's just go through this. We have the Page of Swords, okay? And it's underneath the Hierophant card. This Page of Swords talks about, this is someone actually gathering information. This card is about gathering information, gathering statistics, observing a situation, collecting data. This is the information card, okay? And for the fact that this information card is in reverse, the facts, all the facts are not being presented in this case. They just aren't. Because somebody is somebody is guarding this information. Someone is very overprotective about what really happened here, okay? And this person is really willing to put up a fight to prevent what really happened from coming out. Because the 9 of Cups talks about someone who's in battle, okay? And who's went through a battle. And they are willing to go through one more battle, okay, to defend their cause. And then next to this 9 of Wands, you have this Queen of Wands. This person, and it feels like a feminine energy, okay? This feels like a feminine energy because this deck is very mixed, okay? You have masculine and feminine energy, masculine and feminine depictions in this deck. But I'm feeling like this is a feminine energy, okay? And this feminine energy is someone who has lost control and lost the ability to make things happen. So it's like they're grasping for straws to maintain that power or security that they had in a situation. Okay, so somebody is really trying their damnedest, okay, to get to keep hold of the truth surrounding this man's passing. And then the Six of Cups. This was a familiar energy, okay? This is a very familiar, nostalgic energy, okay? So this other person that's surrounding this death, okay? This is that Six of Cups energy. This is somebody that is familiar, okay, to Bob Saget. This is somebody that is familiar to Bob Saget. And they have spent time with each other before. Because the Six of Cups talks about nostalgia. And the Six of Cups talks about a past, doesn't have to be love interest, past friendships, or a past situation that you had some type of emotional connection to that has like some sort of reemergence in your life. Okay, this could be anything. It doesn't have to even be people. It could be a situation that brings back familiarity. It could be memories, okay, that bring back a sense of familiarity to a situation. But this feels like this is a person that has some familiarity with Bob Saget, and it doesn't seem like it was the most favorable past relationship. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a bad relationship or bad connection. It just, whatever was involved in that connection, it wasn't a completely fulfilling situation, okay? So whatever this energy is that's familiar to Bob Saget is not a completely the relationship is not a real cohesive one. It's almost like one that comes together, goes to separate ways, comes together, goes to separate ways, comes back together, like something like that. You know what I mean? That has some history, but it's not something that you can really have a complete emotional tie to, if that makes sense. Then you have this Five of Swords, okay? This Five of Swords talks about a losing battle. A losing battle, okay? And then this Five of Cups in reverse. This talks about loss, sorrow, heartbreak, even in the upright position. But I feel like in the reverse, it's the same energy, but something here just screams like fake love to me. I don't know. It's just something about this connection here is not like the most favorable connection to have with another person. It's like whoever this connection is, it's a very like in and out energy. I don't know. I just feel like there's this female energy connected to the situation that's going on here. Because you have Five of Swords in reverse. And then look, you see this this crow here next to this man, and this crow's like squawking or whatever the crows do in this guy's ear, okay? Like he's telling him, this crow is giving him a heads up. It's because crows never lie. Crows are messengers. They're here to give you warnings. They're here to tell you or give you information that's factual in order for you to apply it where needed and make a decision. But I feel like that was ignored here. And that is what put Bob Saget in this energy of failure. Like he was set up for failure, okay? Because he was ignoring the red flags in a situation. He was ignoring the problems because it was being presented to him, okay? And I honestly feel like this could be presented to him from another person, but this could be also a spiritual thing, because crows to me are very spiritual. I have like a huge connection with crows, but I just feel like there was some danger lying ahead and it was ignored. Okay, that's why you have this Five of Cups in reverse, and you have this Five of Swords in reverse. But I just really do feel like there's some female energy connected with this situation, okay? There's this female energy that's connected with this situation that's really trying to control the narrative of what's really being presented here, okay? And I feel like this connection, this female connection, is one that is very familiar to Bob Saget. This is someone that he's dealt with before, but I feel like the emotional connection with him and this person was not always. I mean, it's just not. It's like almost. I don't know. Maybe I just want to leave it there. It's not one. It's not the most. It could be more of a physical connection, okay? Because I just feel like something with this emotional aspect is a little bit dampened. But this is a female that he was familiar with, okay? Somebody he was familiar with. And it could just be a physical connection, because it seems like the emotional side is a little bit dampened here, okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card in reverse. This Justice card is in reverse. We'll just put that to the side. We also have the Chariot card in reverse. So the pathway to justice is definitely being obstructed here. It is for sure being obstructed here. All right. Spirit, give me 2 cards to close out this portion of the reading, please. I'm telling you, okay. Someone is trying to deaden this situation. Someone is trying to deaden the pathway to the truth of whatever is going on here. It really is. And I feel like it's a female energy that is really trying to prevent the truth from coming out. Because you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is all about movement. In the reverse, that movement is being slowed down or either being hindered, okay? The Ten of Swords is right next to it. The Ten of Swords is like an ending. A complete ending and moving on to another cycle. So, and the way it's positioned as it's laying down is this way. So this movement is being halted or ended or interrupted by this energy, this Ten of Swords over here. So someone is really trying their hardest to prevent this information from coming forward. Okay, there is a huge impediment of movement here. But I want to see who this person is. If I can get any more information about who exactly this person is. All right, so the next question is, who is this? Who is this energy that is trying to keep the information, the truth of what happened to Bob Saget from coming out? Who is this person that's preventing the information or the truth about Bob Saget's death from coming out? Who is this person? Okay, I'm hearing 5 shuffles. 3 more. Okay. I'm telling you guys, it really is. This really is like another one. This is a woman. This is a woman, okay, that had some sort of connection with him. Let's see. I usually, oh God, okay. Look at this conflicting energy. Look at this conflict. Oh my goodness. Okay, listen. Okay. I can't go any further with this. All right, let's just go with what we have here. Okay. So the question was, who is this person? Okay, I don't think I put like a gender on it. But this person, we have the Lover's card here. This is a connection with somebody. And since we have uncovered in the previous question that this is a woman, this is somebody he had some sort of connection with, okay? But I feel like this is someone that it was more of a physical connection and not necessarily an emotional connection with. This was someone that was had some sort of physical connection and not necessarily a completely emotional connection, because the other cards that represent emotion, the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, were in reverse in the previous question. Okay, so this could be a passion-filled connection. This could be sexual, okay? But nevertheless, this was a connection with another feminine woman, okay? Underneath this, the Lover's card here, there's the 3 of Swords. This could be some sort of extra marital affair. I don't even know if that's the right way you say it. But anyway, this could have been some sort of affair, okay? This is somebody that allegedly, that he had some sort of physical connection with. You know, there wasn't a whole lot of emotion there. But this is somebody that he's seen from time to time. Like, this is like this in and out energy. And it's crazy that this 3 of Swords even shows up, because the 3 of Swords can represent a third party energy. Because I believe this man was married. And the weirdest thing is, and I don't know this to be true, but whoever this person is, they may have a tattoo on their arm here, right underneath their shoulder. Because look at this. Both of these cards, this woman has this tattoo. Okay, so I'm going to go with this, because I honestly think that we're getting towards something here. And maybe this relationship wasn't going where someone wanted it to go, because there's this conflict of energy or conflict of movement, okay? So you have the Chariot card is in reverse. It's next to the 8 of Wands. Both of these cards speak about movement, okay? And the Chariot card, this is a movement of balance, okay? A movement of equal give and take. This is a smooth journey, and it's moving forward to a progressive place. But the fact that it's in reverse, the 7 of Chariot, it says 7, but the Chariot card is in reverse. This wasn't in balance. This relationship had some instability to it, and it really wasn't moving in the direction that someone wanted it to go, because it's next to the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is upright. This is like a conflicting of energy. It's almost like when you're in a car and you're like, on the gas and then on the brake. You stop and then you go. You stop and then you go. You stop and then you go. It's like real choppy energy. And then next to it, you have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is also in reverse. It is weird because, and it kind of like, as I'm talking about it, I'm really recognizing this here. The Six of Swords talks about moving on from some bullshit, okay? And the fact that it's in reverse, this relationship had a lot of bullshit going on inside of it, and there wasn't an ability to move out from that or move forward from that. Okay, so whatever this relationship was based on, it was passionate based. Okay, this was like a sexual relationship allegedly, because you have the Chariot here, that's about movement. You have the Eight of Wands, that's about movement, and then you have this Six of Swords, that's also about movement. But these two movement cards, this Six of Swords and this Chariot card, are in reverse, and they're blocking in this passion, this Eight of Wands, which is upright. Okay, so I just feel like this relationship was solely focused on sexual passion. Okay, then we have the Tower card. We're talking about a swift change. Okay, so there could have been some sort of swift disruption within this connection between him and this other woman. All right, so Spirit, can you paint a clearer picture about who this person is that's trying to keep things from coming out about Bob Saget's death? 3 more. Okay, so let's all right, I'm just gonna go with what is okay. I'm gonna keep going. So you have the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, let's move these things up. I hope y'all still with me. I hope we all still with me, because I feel like we're on like a little investigative journey. Okay, here. All right, and then underneath that, all right, you got this Death card. Conflict. All right. All right. So obviously this person, I feel like this person wanted more from this situation. Okay. And they felt very stuck in this third party situation. Okay, so you have next to this Three of Swords, you have this Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords always talks about someone who feels like they're stuck, okay, but they're really not. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's in your head, okay? You're not stuck in a situation. She's just observing herself in this mirror as if she's stuck, but she's really here. This is her, okay? Looking into this situation. So this is a situation where she felt like she was stuck. Okay, this woman allegedly felt like she was stuck in this extramarital situation that she didn't necessarily really want to be in. She wanted a little bit more from this situation. She wanted an end of this situation from being in its physical state. Because this Ten of Swords is in reverse and is underneath this Eight of Wands. So this person kind of didn't want an end to what was going on here. It seems like they wanted more from this relationship, or wanted things to keep going, okay? Or wanted things to progress. But that's not what was going on here, okay? And then this Justice card is next to the Ten of Swords. I feel like this person didn't feel like they were being treated right. I feel like this person felt like they were being lied to because the Two of Swords is next to the Justice card. And this could also talk about someone who, you know, kind of like, this is like motive here to some extent. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles. Usually this is to me, this is like a stable house home, a foundation, okay, with family. But I feel like there was like this misconception of him being a family man. There was things that were happening behind the scenes that everybody didn't know about. And I feel like this woman just felt like really stuck in a dead end situation. It caused a lot of conflict, okay? There was not a whole lot of opportunity for growth, okay? There was not a whole lot of opportunity for growth. There was not a whole lot of opportunity for emotional growth within this situation. It was legitimately a dead end situation. I honestly feel like he was dealing with some sort of extramarital affair that, you know, it seemed like somebody that was in this wanted a little bit more than what they were getting into, or a little bit more than what they were given out of a situation that caused a lot of conflict. There's a lot of conflicting energy here, okay? Because it seems like one person wants to press on the gas and one person wants to press on the brakes. So there is a situation here. But there is someone who knows the truth of everything that's going on. There's someone who knows, okay? And it's a burdensome thing to have this information withheld inside of you. And it's clarified by this High Priestess card. Okay, you have the Hermit card, which is almost a reflectory of the Hierophant card we pulled in the previous question. This is the person, this Hermit card is the Hierophant in the previous question. This is the person who has all of the knowledge, okay? And this is some information that is very burdensome, but they know the truth of what's really going on here, okay? I honestly believe that he got himself into a situation, extramarital situation that kind of ended sour, okay? And I think a lot of people know that to be true, and they're trying to keep this memory of him that he was a family man that had like a stable household. And I just think that is probably not the truth, but that's alleged, right? This allegedly. Let's see. Was Bob Saget, was your death an accident? Bob Saget, was your death an accident? Sloppy as ever. Bob Saget, was your death an accident? Three more. Let's pull some more. Okay, let's just go with what we have here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who is a businesswoman, all about their money. Could be nurturing, could be a mother figure, could be a mom, could be a wife. But whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, right? They're trying to maintain some sort of stability here, some sort of credibility, okay, when it comes to this King of Wands. And it's really crazy because you have a Queen of Pentacles and you have a Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles and you have a King of Wands. And then you next to it, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? So this is an unlucky turn of events, an unfortunate turn of events. There's some unfortunate turn of events that happen between this Queen of Pentacles and this King of Wands, and this stability here. Or I'm going to say what else comes to mind, okay? Since this could be a businesswoman, this could be somebody who is trying to have a good time. And this could be someone who, a lady of the night. Let's just put it that way. I'm feeling like that. Okay. I'm feeling like this could be a lady of the night situation. A woman that's about her coin, but that offers a good old time, okay? And this King of Wands is this big D energy, okay? And somewhere in this situation, okay, this situation went awry. It did. I just don't feel like this was an accident, okay? I feel like it was an unfortunate turn of events. Am I picking up that this was necessarily intentional, per se? I feel like it was a situation that got out of hand. Because just look at it, you guys. You have this Queen of Pentacles here. You have the Four of Wands here. The next to it, you have the King of Pentacles, okay? This rod, this staff, like, honestly reminds me of, like, the D, okay? In this reading. This Four of Wands here, and you see how they're having a good time. They're partying. They're in, like, a mood or whatever. And then there's this tent here. I just feel like this gives me, like, bed energy. Bed. B-E-D. Like a bed. And then you have this Queen of Pentacles. I honestly feel like he was dealing with, like, allegedly, like a prostitute or something like that. Okay, and it just was a bad deal here. And then you have this Page of Wands. It shows up again. This energy is not being completely forthcoming about what is going on. So there's someone here that knows the truth. And underneath this Page of Swords, you have this Knight of Swords too. Somebody ain't talking. Somebody is just not talking about what's going on here. And there's also this energy of, I just feel like, okay, there's multiple people involved with this situation. Because I feel like there was some extramarital affair situation going on here. But I also feel like there's this trying to save face for this man's legacy, to make it seem as if though he was a family man, okay? They don't want people to pass judgment on this situation. So there is a multiple parties trying to keep this information quiet. There's multiple parties trying to keep this information quiet because they don't want this legacy to be tarnished, okay? They don't want people to pass bad judgment on a situation, because you have this Judgment card here. but see, this King of Wands it's in all these different directions. So this King of Wands is attached to this Ten of Pentacles here, which is a solid family household. This could be represented as the man of the house, okay? And the Ten of Pentacles is in this upright position. So this is a solid foundation, okay? This is the illusion that they really want to be painted here. So this is why this is why they're keeping everything quiet. This is why the the King of Swords and the Page of Swords is in reverse, because no one wants the truth to come out and no one's talking right at this moment. And then this King of Wands is also attached to this Four of Wands, having a good time with this Lady of the Night over here. And it was a twist and turn of unfortunate events. Spirit, give me 3 more cards to kind of clarify this situation here. Give me 3 more cards, Spirit. All right, so you have the Five of Swords comes out in reverse again. He was really ignoring the red flags. There was a lot of red flags in this situation, okay? There was a lot of ignoring of the truth, the ignoring of the warning signs from Spirit and from the Crow that he ignored in this situation. I just feel like there was a lot of this. I feel like this, like I said, I'm not going to deter away from what I'm thinking here. I honestly feel like there was some sort of it's Lady of the Night. I'll just leave it like that. There was some Lady of the Night situation going on here. Okay? Most definitely. Most definitely. And I feel like they're trying to kind of save face for the sake of his legacy. And I feel like this woman has something to do with what happened. And it could most definitely be, I don't want to say a super young woman, but this could definitely be a woman that's younger than him. And I definitely want to say from the other reading that it could be, this woman could have some sort of tattoo on the shoulder. Look at this woman here, the Seven of Wands. This person has a tattoo on their shoulder as well. Okay. Okay, so anyways, I want to ask one last question. Hey, fat cat. Sorry, talking to my cat. All right, what I want to ask, Bob Saget, how do you feel about your life? How do you feel about your career? How do you feel about the legacy? How do you feel about how you lived your life in general? Okay. All right. This one's telling me 6 shuffles. 3 more. This is so funny to me, okay? And not necessarily that it's funny, but it's just odd because let's just kind of go with what we have here. I feel like he dealt with a lot of conflict, honestly, when it comes to his life and his life path. And I feel like he put up a good front to what his life was really like, or what was really going on behind closed doors type of situation. And I really do feel like this is tied to his work. And I really do feel like this is tied into the industry. Okay, so there's like a whole, I know there's like a lot of talks, and I don't want to get into full blown detail about him and the Olsen twins and all of that. I don't know if that's factual or not, but I want to say that showed up here because when you look at this Three of Pentacles, okay, you see these two girls down at the bottom here, and you see this male figure at the top. I believe he played the dad in that show. There's some really conflicting and struggling energy, okay, about trying to really overshadow the truth or about what's really going on behind the scenes in his life, okay? And I feel like he went through a lot with that situation. There is a lot of battle, conflict, energy surrounding the truth that went on behind that show and in the industry altogether that he's dealt with over time. This Knight of Wands talks about a built up of energy. This is a built up of energy of combat throughout time. And now you're at the point where you have one more fight in you, okay? And then next to it, you have the Five of Wands. That's conflict. That's not seeing eye to eye. That's arguments. And then next to it, you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the truth teller. It's the teacher. But it's in reverse. So the truth about what really goes on behind closed doors is really a conflicting energy on his path. Bob Saget, how do you feel about your life, your career, how everything turned out? I think he tried really hard to escape this judgment that people had casted upon him. I feel like he really tried to paint a new look for himself, or try to move out of like the stigmatism that he got from behind the scenes about this show, or about his interaction with people in the industry regarding this show, okay? And there is some sort of wanting to be released, or wanting to be freed, or fighting to preserve an image, okay? That necessarily probably wasn't really true. So it's just like, it's like people knowing the truth about who you are, and then you're really always in this conflicting energy of trying to cover that up, or trying to seem like something that you're not, and trying to paint this picture or this facade about who you really are, and it's not true. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, at the bottom of the deck, we have this Tower card, okay? I just feel like he had a lot of conflicting energy in him about that, okay? And whatever this energy, and it's because they line up behind, underneath each other. You have this Three of Pentacles, you have this Emperor card, and then you have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, these are very fiery energies. Okay, and they almost reflect each other, but they almost are, I want to say, counterfeit of each other. That's the word that's what's coming to my head. Like there's, I don't know how to really explain this, but there's a man behind the man, okay? There's a man behind the image, okay? There is something behind this image that people want to paint of him and what he wanted to be painted of himself. There is something here that is not completely being shown here about who this man really was. And I really feel like it has to do with this industry and this work environment that he was in. Okay, he was dealing with a lot of stuff here that would not necessarily look good to the public eye if it was completely out there. Okay, and this is, like I said, allegedly. This is not truth. This is not factual. This is just the cards, my opinion, and intuition. Okay, and this Judgment card comes up again. This is someone who didn't want to be judged. Okay, for the type of things or the type of lifestyle that they were really living, the truth behind the matter. Yeah, I just think, and I'm going to leave it there because this video is at 50 minutes, but I just feel like there's something else there behind the scenes of this situation, and I just don't feel like there's like a whole lot of truth being shed, not just on his passing, but on his life and the things that really went on behind the scenes, especially within this energy, you know, this anyways, I'm going to leave it there because I feel like I've been talking for way too long, but I will catch you guys in another video.